If you want your kids to grow up to be strong, disciplined, and resilient, stop talking about it and start showing them. The only way to set an example is to do it yourself. They're not going to listen to what you say, they're going to follow what you do. Join us. Set the example every day. Let's go. Welcome to day 101 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. I'm Adam, and this is the morning routine that you just follow along, and it can change your life. So we're gonna go through our normal format, but we've got a fantastic session this morning of some bear crawls and a little bit of light barbell work to fire up the body before our most important work. First step, if you need, grab yourself a counterbalance because we're coming down to what we call our paleo chair or our natural squat or our natural toilet, whatever you want to call it. But let's prime our minds. We want to set our focus for the day so that we can set the example for our kids and be the best versions of ourselves. So I am responsible. And that's just putting the responsibility, the accountability on you. If my kids are not turning out the way that I want, it's because I'm doing something wrong. I'm not going to blame them. I'm not going to blame the school. I'm not going to blame the government. I'm going to take responsibility for it. Same thing with my goals. If I want to get there, it's up to me. Nobody's coming to wake me up at 4:30 to do this. Second is I will make time between stimulus and response. And kids can be challenging, right? I can get to a place where I want to have a snap reaction because I'm frustrated or I'm irritated or whatever, but I will make time between stimulus and response so that those kids get a better version of me. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. And this goes for me and for setting the example that I don't need to take a giant step towards the end goal. I don't need to even really see that picture unless I'm sitting down and iterating and focusing. But once I'm taking those steps, just take the steps. Don't worry about, the end process. 1% better every day, make progress, and the tools are there. And the last one is choose gratitude. And that's another one of those, there's so many things that we can look at the person on social media, we can look at the person next door and say they have something that I don't have, or there are things that I want that I don't have. But when you think about I choose gratitude, you recognize all of the fantastic things in your life and you start looking at them like the amazing kids you have and what they do, and you focus less on the negative. You see more and more of the positive, and it makes life more pleasant. So I am responsible. I will make time between stimulus and response. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection, and I choose gratitude. It may sound woo-woo, but I'm doing that for them, right? The more I can direct my thoughts, the more they get a better version. Step 2, we're going to warm up the body. The general warm-up coming up on the screen here that we're going to do, and then we may do a little bit of specific stuff afterwards. But get the blood flowing, get the joints lubricated, get ready to fire it up a little bit. So I'm going to get some hip flexor warm-up here in the form of knee raises. I'll get 5 to 10 per side. But as usual, I don't really count them, so just follow along. I'm gonna get some good mornings here, warming up the posterior chain, get a little stretch through the back there. I'll get some lunges or split squats, step forward, step back, whatever gets some blood flowing in the legs. I'm gonna get some burpees, just to walk down and a walk back up, and then some air squats. So I'll go through this. It'll be about 5 minutes. There's a little timer that comes up on the screen here. So follow along. Let's get ready. I'm going to talk about today. I'm a little stiff. If you were here yesterday, hell yeah, good on you. Yesterday was a big milestone day, day 100. We did 100 unbroken back squats. And I was nervous going into that one. Probably lost some sleep, came in with a headache. But we got it done. It was awesome, but I'm feeling a little sore. So today's workout's going to be a little less heavy, a little more movie. Get the blood flowing. Start the day on a fantastic note. But we'll talk about kids a little bit more here because it's always top of mind for me. And I use an example. I've got wow, that knee is feeling cranky. I've got a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old right now. And the 3-year-old is getting into a stage or a phase where, if you ask her something, or you ask her to do something, she'll say no. Or she'll, say, hey, I want to do the opposite. She won't say, hey, I want to do the opposite, but she'll say, no, I want to do that. And this is different from the main topic, but, she's just in a phase where she's testing. She's finding out, hey, what do I have control over? What can I say that, works or doesn't work? She's not necessarily really resisting. But at the same time, what I notice, and if you've been a parent for longer than, 3.5 years, you know this better than I do, that the things that they're going to end up learning and taking on and sharing with other people and showing them are not going to be the things that you say. They're going to do the things that you do, the things that they learn and they pick up and they take with them are not you telling them to do something. I'll give you the example of this. If I saw that my kid was, starting to put on weight and slow down and, be unhealthy, and I was doing the same thing, but as an adult, I know that, hey, you should take care of yourself and exercise and eat better, and sleep and all those things. But if I'm not doing them, if I'm just preaching, if I'm just saying, hey, do as I say, not as I do, kid, there's no value there. They're not going to follow. They're not going to listen. They might listen, but they're not going to live. And maybe I'm a child and I'll never grow up, or I'm just stubborn as hell, but I get that because I'm similar. I'll give you an example here. If maybe I'm just selfish and stubborn, but if if there's something that's going on in my life that needs a change, I am not going to change until I find the way myself, right? My wonderful wife will tell me the thing that I need to change, 3 months before I find my way or my resource or whatever that leads me to do it. And the point here is that don't tell people what to do, especially your kids, because they're going to do what you lead by, what you live by, how you set the example, not what you say. So there's no point in me saying, hey, kids, you should exercise and take care of yourself and wake up early and work towards your goals if I'm sleeping all day and snoozing. So that's the gist of that. Let's talk about today's workout. 2 movements as usual. We're going to go EMOM, 10 minutes, every minute on the minute, alternating. 2 movements, 5 sets of each. Movement number 1, it's probably going to get attacked by the dog. We're going to do a version of a bear crawl or a bear walk, call it what you want. All I want is hands and feet are on the floor, and we're going to travel around. I'm probably just going to, go back and forth here a few times, 30 or 40 seconds. And if you're wondering why the hell are we doing this, think about the purpose. This is me playing on the floor with my kids. If I'm immobile down here, if I'm doing the old, okay, let Dada get up and help you, I'm boring and I'm useless. So, the kids are crawling around, they're playing on the floor. Like, can you get down? Can you move side to side with them? Can you move forward, backwards? Can you get down and play with them? So first one's a bear crawl, bear walk, and just get down and play. Scaling on that, obviously, is just do less. Movement number 2. Whoa. We're going to get out the empty barbell today. So today's barbell is just going to be for cardio, not for strength, not for any technique craziness. And we're just going to go hang, muscle clean, and press. So I'm going to get a little hinge, hang muscle clean, meaning no rebend in the knees, and then a press, no dip drive or anything. You call this a strict press or standing military, whatever you want. I'll show you from the side. Watch out, dog. I'm gonna hinge, drive and catch, and press. And the point is that it's light enough that I can cycle it pretty quickly, because we'll aim for, 15 or 20 of those. It's gonna be basically barbell cardio is the idea. So if, say you don't have a barbell, but you want to use one piece, a stick, a broom, whatever, all good to the shoulder, and then press, there will still be value even if it's nice and light like that. And then another option, if you don't have a bar or a stick, but you want some weight, just get a dumbbell, do half on one side, half on the other, to the shoulder, press. To the shoulder, press. Think about using the hips to drive the weight up to the shoulder instead of the arm with a curl. So a little bit of hips, drive, catch, press. All right, not a whole lot of setup required here this morning. We're moving around and lifting a light dumbbell or barbell. So if you're ready, but you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. Like the video. Most importantly, share this with somebody who will value, someone who, is stuck, someone who wants to set a better example, someone who needs a kick in the ass and get it going. Okay, let's do this. So we're gonna go with the bear walk first, or bear crawl. I'm probably gonna get attacked by this dog the whole time. And then the barbell on the alternate minutes. 30 seconds of work, approximately. If you're feeling like you want more, go for 40 seconds, rest for 20. You do it. Ready? Let's do this. Day 101. 3, 2, 1. Let's go for it.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability.
Ow.
They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some
I think
power.
that's a fun game.
Take a cold shower,
Please don't do that.
until you're louder,
Please don't do that.
until you're prouder, and all the doubters.
Might be a bad move. I may need to kick her out.
I swear to God, they all let me down.
It'd definitely be nice to have a little more space in here for that.
Just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns. We're all taught they deserve it now.
3,
It's only
2.
worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight
15,
in the
that might have
ring,
been
how
too
you
good,
take a
but
fucking swing.
we'll find out as we go.
Got heart,
May end up being
got some scars, got some needs. Are you
more of a
willing to
full
go
minute on that one.
I swear to God, they all let me down. I
3,
always fought just to wear
2,
the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve it now. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve it now. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only
No.
worth it if you work for it. I won't stop
No,
till they
no.
hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
That burns. That one's gonna be harder than the barbell. Especially if you're getting attacked by a pooch. 10. Bring this down a little bit. 5, 3, 2, 1.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers.
17.
God, they all let me down.
That takes a lot of
I always fought just to wear the crown. Off at these
a little shoulder burn. 5, 3, 2,
it's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king.
That burns the traps.
Yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
That's 18. Shoulders are burning. 10. Three, 2, 1.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns.
Second one, I
Who
said.
were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars,
One more time
got some
each.
needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down.
3,
I always
2,
fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they don't let me down. I just fought just to win the crown.
Stop it. Attack. No. Okay, last set. Let's go. One more set with the barbell. 5, 3, 2, 1.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just young downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it.
It's 20.
It's only worth it if you work for it.
Good job.
I won't stop till
Take a minute, walk around, catch your breath. Great work. All right, sweet deals. Let's get into a stretch here. I'm definitely going to open up the shoulders. That was a lot of shoulder. Although I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna get licked here. So what you want is find yourself a chair or a bench or something and put your hands up on here, on top. Stop it. Stop it. Go. And then you're just gonna drop the chest down. I like to have hips over top of the knees. Maple, go. Stop licking me. Go. And just drop the chest down. All right, she's not gonna stop that. Stop. Stop. Stop it. So we can continue on about this topic a little bit now that we're clear and warm. You know, you feel good right now. Always feels good after the workout. I think it's important to remind ourselves of that in those moments that, you know, the alarm goes off and you don't want to get up. There's that decision to be made. I watched a video the other day. They called it the 5-second rule. And I like it because in that first 5 seconds when your alarm goes off, you choose to become a person. You either choose to press snooze and become a person and continue to stay a person potentially who doesn't take their shit seriously, who doesn't work towards their goals because they decide in the morning that they're not important. They decide that sleeping in is more important than setting the example for the people around them, especially their kids, that when you want something, you get up and you make it happen. Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to achieve your goals for you. The people that you see that are successful have done it themselves, have taken the steps consistently over time. So if I want to show my kids how to reach a goal in life, because to be honest, personally, I was good at this until 5 years ago. I would set my mind to something and I would make it happen. And then 5 years ago, when my mental health took a dive, I got complacent, I got lazy, and had I kept that up, I would have set the example for my kids that that was acceptable, that that was okay, that you can just be, I'm going to say a slob. I was not a slob, you know, I mean, compared to most people, I was probably still fine. But in my head, where I wanted to go, I was failing. I was not being the person I wanted to be. I was not setting the example. So this is the only way. Carve out the time. Do the thing that you want them to do, because that's the only way that they're going to learn it. Stop talking. On that note, step 5, last one, do your homework. Right? We carve out this time early. The reason why this isn't the 6 a.m. squat club or the 7 a.m. squat club is that I need this 30 minutes to prime and work out. And then I need an hour minimum to sit down, get focused, and make progress intentionally towards the person you want to be, so that, again, those kids see that when you want something, when something's important, you just do it. You don't talk about it. Right? You'll hear a lot of people say, hey, I'm going to start a YouTube channel. I'm going to write a book. And then 5 years later, they've done 0. That person is lying to themselves. Right? And I will not be that person for my kid. I will tell them the truth. I will do the thing that I say that I'm going to do. So now I'm going to do that. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do my editing, and I'm going to work towards this goal that I have every day. They've seen me do it 101 days in a row so far. And it's up to me whether they see commitment or whether they see, hey, you know what, I got somewhere and then I quit. Think about it. So homework time, sit down, get your homework done, and then I want to see you tomorrow and the day after and the day after. We're here every day. We're live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 4:45 a.m. Follow a day behind so that you can always do them at 5 a.m. unless you're in a time zone that, you know, when I upload this at 8:30, it's 5 a.m. for you. But get up early, do it every day, do the whole workout, prime your mind, do your homework. 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you'll be amazed at where you are. 5 years, holy shit. I love you guys. Thanks for joining. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's get our view of outside. Ooh, she's a beauty. Have yourselves a fantastic day, crew. Let's go, win the day.